Hey, Farmer John here. We just got our delivery today of red wigglers. Built this worm bin out here to this container. I got these worms from Matthew Wilson down in South Carolina. Worm Inc. or Worm Etc. I'm sorry. So you'll see them as I see them. Curious to see what 4 pounds of worms looks like. This is a starting batch. This is supposed to have some casing, some eggs, some baby worms. I'm going to do with this is I have a feeder coming, or a regular worm, small worm bin for up on the porch. I'm going to save that for that. But, well, you can see they're already starting to pull out all over the place here. You see all the little red wigglers. Let me move this box. I can take the lid off of here. You see, move this over a little bit. You can see in here I've got shredded newspaper. I started out with some very well composted horse manure, some leaves. Now I've already put a couple worms in here, as you can see. There's a couple, but they're not red wigglers, they're just plain riffworms. But it's a little bit of greens. You want to get your beds really ready before they get here, so it can kind of age a little bit. You see there's some worms already in here. But let's get our red wigglers out here. Let's see where we're at here in the film. Okay. Now I'll shred this up with my shredder. Put that right back in there. Cut the top of this off. Now I'm going to leave the lid off of this because they don't like light. I want to force them to go back in the ground because there's always a chance that they'll climb up the edges. Alright. There's 4 pounds of worms. Looks like there's a nice bedding in there of peat moss, I guess. Little guys. Kind of spread them out a little bit. Trying this bin for the first time. I've never done one of these. But it's supposed to be very good for the ground. Get all these worms off of here. They crawl right out of the inside of the bag. Alright, so like I said, I'm going to leave these guys here with this lid off, and hopefully they'll start burying themselves. I'm going to cover them up with this wet newspaper, cardboard, and hopefully they won't be climbing out the sides. I've got a couple of holes drilled. This is just a big 100-gallon tub. Pull this back. Just a big Rubbermaid tub. As you can see, I put right in here along the edges, I drilled a few holes on all 4 sides for ventilation. And on the bottom, I drilled a couple of little holes right near the bottom. These tanks, take this camera off the stand. These tanks have a little place for a spout, but it's too high. So I'm going to get a regular spout that I can collect the worm tea. And we'll see how this goes. Hopefully the worms will find a good home and go right back down into the ground and start eating all my stuff in here. Alright, this is Farmer John. Catch you next time.